Please welcome co-chair of the HR Technology Conference and Expo, Steve Bowes.
Welcome. Who's sick of seeing me now? Yeah, it's all right. I can take it. Welcome to our final session at HR Tech. This is my favorite session every year. It's our Ideas and Innovators session. It is so much fun. For folks who haven't seen it before, I'd like to explain to you what you're about to see in the next hour or so. In this session, we use what's called the Ignite format. Each presenter, and we have 11 presenters today, gets 20 slides to present. Each slide auto-advances every 15 seconds for a total of 5 minutes for each speaker. It is probably the most dangerous, scary, and fun challenge a public speaker can take on. Folks who do this will report afterwards it's either the longest 5 minutes of their lives or the shortest 5 minutes of their lives. But I promise you, it'll be interesting, insightful, thought-provoking, emotional maybe, and fun. We'll have talks on talent management, engagement, robotics, HR in the future, and all kinds of subjects. So we pick the folks very specifically. They have great ideas, great insights to share, and most of all, they're here to share them with you, the folks who made it to the end of the HR Technology Conference. With that, let's get started, because there's a lot to get through, and hopefully no one will freeze up like our little friend here in the slide. The first speaker I'd like to welcome to the stage is my friend, the pride of Huntsville, Alabama, Mr. Ben Eubanks. Ben, welcome.
Thank you, Steve. Ready? I'm set. Awesome. So today I'm going to tell you about some leadership lessons that I picked up. I've been to Guatemala, had the experience a couple years ago to go on a mission trip, and I had some really visceral moments there on the ground, seeing these people, visiting with them. And so today we're going to walk through a couple of those things that I picked up, and I got to go first, so I get to really encourage you to take action on some things. So this is a picture of some of the kids I spent some time with there. If your Spanish is rusty, mono loco means crazy monkey. Within 15 minutes of spending some time with these kids, they had already given me a nickname, had given me a chance to kind of just speak into their lives, spend some time with them. And what I want you to do today is to walk away with this thing psychologists call a crystallization of discontent moment. We've got to decide that the way things are isn't okay anymore. We've got to change something, and the person that changed, hopefully, is you. So I'm going to ask this question again at the end. But think about this as we're going through. I was giving you some ideas, some examples. What is your Guatemala moment? What's that point where you have a crystallization of discontent? You decide that, hey, this stuff isn't okay anymore. I've got to make a change. So the first lesson I learned is the cost of kindness. Spending time there with these people who are very poor, they have nothing to offer other than a little bit of kindness. And so I'm walking along the street in the morning in this little village called San Pedro Las Huertas. And these people walking by me, every one of them says, good morning, hello, hello. They don't know me. They have no idea who I am. And yet they're all being kind. That one little thing. And the thing that hit me there is there's no cost to kindness. Right? That gesture, that smile, that little thing that we can do, those people around us every day, our family, our work, our community, it costs us nothing. There's no cost to it. At the same time, most of us don't take the time to do that. Right? We don't take the time to just do something kind for others. So I want you to think about how you can get outside the little bubble that you've built, get outside that comfort zone, try to find a way to have those little moments of kindness enter your life. Okay? Reach out to those people around you. Look for a way just to share a smile, share a kind word. The second thing that I picked up on this trip was shared passion is an amazing thing. When you put together a group of people, we don't all necessarily have the same things we're excited about, that we're good at. At the same time, if we can find a way to put those in the right direction, we can do amazing things. So this is a photo of us getting ready to build a home for a family. And if we're going to do that, we're about to mix some concrete by hand, which is way fun. That's the only thing that I'm qualified to do when we're here, okay? I do this work there. That's the only thing I'm qualified to do, okay? I can't build, I can't cut, I can't measure, I can't do any of those things. That's not my skill set. That's not my passion. That's not what I'm good at. But we can find a way for me to contribute anyway. And the thing I want you to think about is how can we get people to understand what their passions are and find a way to harness those for good, for making things happen in an amazing way. Even a small group of people that are really excited, really passionate, can have some amazing impacts. And again, as you can see, here's a photo just as we're about to leave, giving this family their new home with our blessing. And finally, the last thing that I picked up, probably the most powerful, is that you've got to deliver it yourself. We supported this ministry for a couple years before I actually went down there and saw it with my own eyes. And the thing that got me so hard is that, yeah, I've seen pictures, I had heard stories, but until you see it and you get there, it's hard to wrap your head around it. It's hard to understand just how challenging it is for these kids who don't have parents or don't have food. We just don't understand it here. You need to shock yourself. You need to find a way to make yourself realize that, again, that crystallization discontent moment where things are not okay anymore. And for me, I realized that when I said, you know what, we got to get closer to these people. So in your work life, think about this. If you work in HR, find a way to get closer to your people on the front lines. Understand their problems and their challenges. If you sell technology, find a way to get closer to the people using the technology so that you can understand how they're using it, what their problems are, what their challenges are, and you can better serve them, because we can all do that a little bit better, hopefully. Again, get outside that bubble. So, again, I'll leave you with this. What's your Guatemala? What's going to be that moment for you? We've got 9, 10 speakers after me. They're going to be sharing some amazing things with you. And I want you to think about those, not in terms of, oh, this is fun, entertaining, but I want to do something. I want to take something. I want to take action. We all like to think that, hey, the thing that we're excited about is going to find us. We're going to sit on the couch and it's going to find us. But that's not true. We need to go out and explore. We need to find our passion. We need to go out and look. We need to try things. We need to experiment. Let's when you walk out of here, try to find a couple people and smile, say hello, give them a kind gesture. Find a way to start exploring the passions of the people that you work with and understanding how they can better contribute to the things you're trying to do. Go find that passion. Today, don't just walk out if you're entertained or informed. You need to walk away from here changed. Thank you.
Great job, Ben.